Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Saviour Cometh Attempt 2 with Norwich in a Football Manager 2014, and this is the West Brom game, who are 12th at the moment, and if we win, we could go level with 17th place Sunderland. It's real. It is very, very real. Gary Hooper and James Morrison have been both missed by their respective sides. Yes, Gary Hooper is injured. He's out for a couple of weeks, so I've had no choice with Johan Elmander being injured basically for the entirety of the whole challenge, and Nicholas Anelka being ineligible due to the fact that they're playing his parent club. Bear in mind, West Brom, he's on loan from West Brom. I've had no choice but to recall Mr. Luciano Becchio. He was dwelling in the reserves, and he's actually match fit, so I was made up. I thought, right, you're coming in. Him and Redmond's coming. I think that is the only change from the win against Cardiff. They have Vidra, who is a very good player on this actually, Victor Anichebe, and Claudio Jacob, who always seems to go to Liverpool on this save. On this version, I should say. And of course, Amala Fitano, who is an absolute beast, or was supposed to be an absolute beast. So that is how the league looks. Remember, it'll constantly update as the afternoon goes on. Let's see where we end up at the end of all this then. So this is the last game in this sort of run of easier games. I say that with air quotes, and before we go into the much harder games. So we'll see how we do. But with 1-3, I thought maybe 9 points out of them would be nice. So we've hit my target, but just because we've hit the target doesn't mean we should stop. So I still think we can win and want to keep this winning run going. We've won 3 in a row now. There's Yusuf Malumbu. Oh my God, he's cracked it against the bar. And that's a free kick. Okay, let me just slow that down for 1 second. Push higher up. And short passing. Short passing does bring with it, I've noticed, more risk. I think, the silly passing that we saw in the last game, I think some of you might have pointed out, is down to the shorter passing game. Good save, Ruddy. But overall, I see it does more positives than negatives. Especially when Amala Fitano, who I just pointed out is beast, scores a bit of a beast goal. Aren't I clever? Right, control. Oh, look, it's his first goal of the season. Right, here we go, come on. Don't lob it out and just find a West Brom player. Right, is he going to find Redmond? No, he's not. Of course he's not. Your players aren't supposed to win 50-50s. That's not how this game works. See, I told you about Vidra as well. He's also... Wow, okay, we are getting fucking shafted with possession at the minute. I need to take retained possession off. That doesn't do anything. And also, I need, again, I keep forgetting to do it off camera because the FMC is so quick. It literally, when you press continue, it literally just takes you to the next game. And you just forget. So, sorry. Pass it shorter, distribute to defenders. Can't click on fewer risky passes. Okay. That's weird. You used to be able to. Oh. So at least I've done that. Should stop Ruddy from, as I say, smashing up field to just no one. Right, goes Leroy Fair. Gives it to Luciano Becchio. Let's see what he can do. Absolutely nothing. That is a slight problem. I wanted to continue with 2 up front, as I think it's done as well, quite so far at least, to the most certain extent it can. Let's see what we can do here. Russell Martin just takes that one in his stride. And needs to put it across. Becchio is waiting in a very strange position. Right, Fair, can he put it across? There's Razvan. Oh, Razvan Raz, corner. Oh. Let me see the applied device. Right, there we go. Retain possession. Well, ever since I've taken retain possession off, we appear to have been doing better. So if we start doing shit again, I'm blaming the system manager, and I'm not going to listen to a damn word he says anymore. Yeah, look, see that? Oh, hang on, okay. No, look, it's going back and forth. See? See, I'm sorry, I'm not having it. Get lost. It's not working. We're not retaining possession at all. We try to retain possession, they come on the attack. I take that off, we'll go back on the attack, look. I bet you any money. See? Jumps up. Straight away. See, don't listen to your assistant manager, they're idiots. Well, except when Snodgrass gives it away like that, that was just lazy. Dear me, that was poor. Oh dear, and Victor. Oh, good save by Ruddy. Victor Nichibi, a very dangerous player actually. For those that don't know, I went to the same school I think as Victor Nichibi, which was weird. He's a couple of years older than us. Like he's about 20. God, how old is he? I'm 22. He's about like 25. Oh, he's hit the post. That was offside as well, surely. Fair few people went to my school. The guy from X Factor from a few years ago, the really camp barber or something, what's he called, Marcus, he went to my school. Adam Hamill as well, the Wolves striker, I want to say. I think he's at Wolves. He was at Wolves, don't know where he is now. Also went to my school, and so did Sherry Blair, Tony Blair's wife. So yeah, there's also some interesting facts for you, because I'm talking over this because it's boring. Yeah, we are getting dominated, aren't we? We are getting absolutely fucking annihilated. So yeah, we'll put retain possession back on. Get stuck in and hassle opponents, because I think we need to. Okay, I'm just having to think of what else I can do. Here we go, chance for Razvan Rat. Oh, it just hits the wall. Come on, if you're going to take a free kick, do better than that. Oh, Rat away. There you go, he's made up for that slightly. Again, no one tries to win a 50-50. This doesn't happen at all. And West Brom are wasting chances. Shit, we're 6 points behind 17th now. That's bad. So I can't see my... Wow, we are doing poorly. Excuse my breaking voice there. Yeah, I gave Becchio a chance, and he's fluffing it. Totally. Wow, look how many chances we made. Right, get off. You're shit. God, I don't even know. Well, we haven't literally got no one. I don't really want to change the one up front because Van Wolfswinkel, as shit as Becchio is, surely going to be better than that. I mean, look at that. Look at them two. Holy crap, they are playing poorly. So is Tetty. I'm getting a little bit annoyed with Tetty now. He's starting to irritate me a bit. We'll change to Johnson. And... You know, actually, I'll take Becchio off. I'm not a fan of this formation, so don't think why you're playing that. I'm literally just trying to experiment here, okay? Because it wasn't working for us, clearly. Right. A few people told me not to play this formation, but I'm going to because we need to attack now. We're in a good bit of form. I think we can afford to do it. I'm not going to play this against the likes of Man City, but we're home against the mid-table West Brom team, and we need to score, okay? What's the point in being defensive or sensible? And Wolfswinkel complete forwards because Poach is clear, not fucking working either. Ugh, get off. Make sure they're both... Damn thing will go away. And Howson can play. Yeah, he can play there. Okay, that's fine. Make sure Redmond's fine. Oh no, he plays an inside forward. Snodgrass can play also as an inside forward. Oof, right. As a rejig there, let's see what happens. Nothing apparently, and Razvan Rat actually got even worse. Turner's been great. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. No shit, I think I can't see that. Oh wow, and people ask me why I turn this off usually. Honestly, right, okay, is that... Oh, I thought I was going to bounce through to Van Wolfswinkel, but here's Leroy Fair. That is a beautiful free kick. What a good strike that is. Let's turn that off just to be a bit more sensible. That is a great hit from Leroy Fair. Jakob booked for persistent fouling. Right, okay, maybe. Oh, hang on, no, I'm not saying anything. Okay, maybe that has turned the game just a little bit. There's still 11 matches to go, I just want to point out. So there's still plenty of time. Right, there's... Do you think you are, Luis Suarez? You can't score from there with a header. Here's Redmond, right, can he rather run at the defenders? No. But here's Leroy Fair, he's done quite well. Jakob, that is a yellow card. Send them off, referee. There we go. That's very nice. They are now... We can push higher up down to 10 men. We have a chance here. Claudio Jakob, persistent fouling, 2 yellow cards. See you later, sunshine. Okay, we're not going to Keep possession, please keep possession, thank God. I hate throw-ins, but longish throw-ins like that, because they could end up anywhere. Good pass by Rat to find Redmond. No. Couldn't beat his man there. Oh, Turner, that's a lazy header. He's give it to Sessegnon. Oh, Fair does well. He's made up for him there. Yeah, Michael Turner's had a poor game. He's been good all season. That was lazy. Fair. Rat's got better. Johnny Howson, look inside here. Snodgrass. Oh my God, he's got a score there. That was a great opportunity. Okay, we're going to take off Snodgrass for that, because that was terrible. Olsen. Feck it, he's playing. I might be able to swap him. Hang on, if not, he's playing there. I've got no other option. Let me just make sure he can't change wings or something. Yeah, Redmond can play on the right, can't he? Yeah. Okay, winger. Well, there's no point in being defensive now. As a player as a winger on the right. Might as well have them to attack. Here we go. Final 10 or 15 minutes, depending on added time. That's the problem now. Will they settle for a point? That is the question. Well, they're going forward here. And Amalfitano, he is capable. Oh. Why are they attacking? What's going on? Masson, great header away. It's been a close game. Whoa, how's that gone all the way through? But Amalfitano, yeah, okay. High tempo. Not go too high up, because, we are still in a precarious position. So 3 minutes at a time. Is there going to be a chance for either team? It doesn't look like it. Well, I'm not being funny. As soon as I make the change, we just go to shit. That's it. Well, 1-1. Not bad. Not the worst result in the world. We were never going to be able to climb up, but we keep within touch of Hull. Who fuck off. Drew 2-2 with Man City. For God's sake. Palace, they lost, so we're now 5 points clear of Palace. Amalfitano, man of the match. That's because we were mostly crap, with the exception of Leroy Fair. John Ruddy had a decent enough game. But no, we're still in contact with them. We're still there. If we'd won that, we would have been, let's see. Well, to be honest, I think we'd still be in the same position. It's just we would have been within a point of safety. Not the end of the world, though. Not the end of the world. Probably should have made a bit more of that sending off, though. But as we saw with Liverpool versus Newcastle the other week, not necessarily that, when you get sent off, you're not necessarily the worst team out there. You improve as a team. But you're having a fucking laugh. He hasn't scored a goal yet. Yeah, you can have him. Crap. But yeah, Leroy Fair with a 21 metre free kick. I don't know why it says metres, it should be feet. Alright, I'll let them off. So yeah, there's the detailed league. And how many points was that? That was 10 out of 12 points for that run. I highlighted these games here. Ignore that one, because that was going to be difficult. Liverpool, that was totally... The fact that Liverpool were here was just totally ridiculous. I don't know what they were doing there at the start of the game. But I highlighted these 4 games. There was 12 points on offer. I said we have to hit as many as we can. We got 10. That's not bad. That is not at all bad. And now begins the hard one, the hard slog. Man City, going to be hard. Newcastle going to be hard. Fulham's going to be hard. Tottenham will be hard. Everton's still going to be hard, but it's not as bad as that. But Swansea is also going to be still hard. But I still include them all, because that is going to be very tricky. And then we see what happens with these two later down the line. In fact, let's have a look at Hull's fixtures. Where are they? Fixtures. There they are. So they play Fulham next. Oh, yeah, they equally have. Oh, look at that ending, though. Oh, dear. Southampton, Villa, United, Chelsea. Oh, no. That's not good for Hull. Yeah, even then, that is a fairly tricky run. I mean, you've got us. Look at that. In fact, I'll probably include Swansea. Go on. Actually, no, let's not include Swansea. They're a good team. Yeah, look at that. Go on, let's include Southampton. And fuck it, you know what? There's these two, and then there's 4 tricky games. I don't know what to include there. Hull City have got Tom Ince. Don't know why he'd want to go there, but okay. And who else have we? We've got Sunderland. Who are they playing? They play Liverpool next. Stoke, West Ham, Cardiff. Again, that's a tricky end. It's all the same teams. Well, how would you see that? West Ham there. Look at that. In a couple of games' time. Or 3 games. West Ham versus Sunderland. That will be big. Will be very, very big indeed. West Ham could really pull away there. Because they are still in danger. There's no question about it. Stoke. They've been pulled into it. They come from Cardiff, pulling away. Yeah. Well, there you go. Very, very interesting indeed. So we take on Manchester City in 4 days' time at the Etihad. Oh boy, should be a good one. Not.